GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick
a couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away. You talk about this Rams defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Score, Rams 7, Cardinals 0. Joshua Carney to kick.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because...
Touchdown, Cardinals! Marvin Harrison Jr. with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that is wide to the left and no good, but there are multiple flags on the field. And I think this drive is going to stay alive. Extra point attempt here still to come. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Quickly out wide, this is Watson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
From the 46, here's second down and 5. They'll drop the throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
A 10-yard gain.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the... That's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 52 yards.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. They're able to hold him with 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. DJ Chark, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
14, Rams 7.
after the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. Well, right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
He finds his target, Allen. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And the Rams had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Watson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 23-yard line.
Back to throw here. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Luke Musgrave, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. And it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, the option to give to Williams here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's good.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
31-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Now back to throw.
Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Motion.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Chark the motion man right. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Looking to put a drive together. We'll look to Williams to begin things. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he takes this up near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Go street.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 15. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a nice... I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The Shark goes in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got it inside the 10. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2.
Looking to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Christian Watson, 37 yards. And the Rams have retaken a third quarter lead. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will
now they'll audible to something else. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
keeps the score. Rams 33, Cardinals 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19
You often hear
yards.
the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sign of relief. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to slide to a home inside the 5-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
60 Eagle. Track him, 60.
And he takes it across for Williams' touchdown. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Cardinals 28. Joshua
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. They're going to look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Open man right side is Sharp. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This pass caught at the 4. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run it in. It's Richardson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Richardson.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A real chance for them to start this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second down and a yard.
Here we go, sack.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll drop the throw. Caught here, right side, no. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cardinals 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. That we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Looking deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
A gain of 55 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Rams